Coming up, an online auction is underway to help God's Pantry Food Bank this holiday season.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. God's Pantry Food Bank manages pantries and meal serving centers in 50 Kentucky counties. They operate in-school programs and even organize donation drives for winter coats, backpacks, and other essentials. Pantry officials estimate that more than 1 in 5 Eastern Kentucky children rely on food donations. WYMT's Zach Hawk has more about a unique holiday program that makes all of that possible.
God's Pantry is known for stuffing boxes to feed the hungry across Kentucky, all thanks to donations.
We try not to get out kind of over our skis with our funding, but everything that we have goes back into the mission.
This year, a pandemic-inspired fundraiser is back. The volunteers who stock the pantries get much-needed funding, but donors also get a little holiday help with their shopping.
Why not do an auction that has gifts for everyone on your list, and that the proceeds then support God's Pantry Food Bank, and so it's like a win-win.
Francis said last year the auction raised $11,000, which creates almost 90,000 meals and supplies 450 pantries and meal programs. Donors last year shared how much they enjoyed last year's auction opportunity.
They would thank us. Thank you so much for giving us a chance to shop online from the safety of our home and support you all.
The auction has some great things up for bid. Special bottles of Kentucky bourbon, experiences at the Kentucky Horse Park, a day in luxury at Keeneland, and, fitting for Big Blue Nation, UK Hoops tickets.
UK basketball tickets are probably the hottest item, and we have 2 great sets.
The annual auction is only around for a short time. Be sure to check it out before it ends on December 12th at 9 p.m. In Hazard, Zach Hawk, WYMT Mountain News.
God's Pantry Food Bank officials told us that reaching the more rural parts of eastern Kentucky is one of their greatest challenges. Getting food that last mile to people that often need it most is time-consuming and expensive. If you would like to participate in the auction, you can find more about it at WYMT.com. One family is forced to start from the ground up after losing their home to a fire just weeks before Christmas. Vanceburg volunteer firefighters say it took nearly 2 hours to put out the blaze on Saturday. The family of 6 was able to escape safely. However, in a matter of minutes, the family says everything they've worked for and cherished is gone.
We didn't get nothing out other than his boots and his wallet. Luckily, he grabbed that, but nothing. Just we lost everything. Kids' Christmas presents, burn up all their presents. You know, we had just put the Christmas tree up. You know, I'd wrap presents. I was going to put them under the tree. My mom was coming here soon, you know.
And to help make sure the children have gifts for Christmas, the fire department told the family they can have first dibs on whatever they want from the department's annual toy drive. In Powell County, a man is arrested accused of stealing packages from someone's mailbox. The Powell County Sheriff's Office says 42-year-old Danny Strange stole $200 worth of packages, including Christmas presents, from a home on James Crow Hollow Road. Those packages were returned after he was taken into custody. The Sheriff's Office says you should always get packages delivered to a safe location, and security cameras can also help. A Laurel County man is arrested on sexual abuse charges after police were alerted that he allegedly abused a child under the age of 12. 25-year-old George Grider was arrested yesterday afternoon near London. Sheriff's Department and deputies are looking into the matter. Grider is being charged with sexual abuse in the first degree of a victim under the age of 12.
It's a chilly day around the mountains today. Even with a little bit of sunshine we saw out there, we stayed on the cool side as we went through the daytime hours. Time-lapse camera from I-64 at Moorhead. You can actually see some of those high clouds, at least off in the distance there, distance there from our camera at Moorhead. I-75 at Mount Vernon. A quiet night on the interstate. Things looking smooth right now. Highs today only got into the low 40s at best. Many of us didn't even break 40 degrees. A lot of us stayed in those upper 30s. Temperatures right now, a lot of us sitting below or at freezing, 31, 32 degrees. Now you look at the radar and think, oh, it must be snowing if I'm in Jackson, if I'm in Clay City, if I'm in Irvin. It's not quite reaching the ground. I just checked the observation at the airport there, and that's not reaching the ground. But it is something we're going to be watching as we head through the nighttime hours, because this whole disturbance has to move through first. So I do think a few scattered snow showers will be possible during the overnight hours, with us settling down to where we are right about now for overnight lows. I'll have the latest on what we could see and when we have more unsettled weather on the way coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, definitely cold weather in place out there tonight. Evan, thank you. Kentucky has now crossed 800,000 total COVID-19 cases since the start of the pandemic. The state reported 2,728 new cases today, bringing our case total now to 802,417. We had 59 new deaths reported, putting the Commonwealth's death toll at 11,348. The positivity rate increased a bit to 9.17%. You can always find the latest COVID information on our website at WYMT.com. The Dorton community of Pike County now has more access to health care. Mountain Comprehensive Care Center opened its newest location today with a home place clinic for primary care concerns and an MCCC clinic for mental health and addiction recovery resources. Officials say it was time to bring the programs to this Pike County community.
We really feel like there was a need here to help the folks in the community, somewhere where they can come to get their medical illnesses taken care of, as well as some behavioral health issues that they may be experiencing.
Local officials joined in the ribbon-cutting ceremony, saying it is good to see the access and around 20 new jobs pop up in the county. The city of Corbin is gearing up for the holiday season, and this year it's all about shopping local. Saturday, December 11th, you'll have the opportunity to support local artists. From 2 to 4 p.m., Kentucky Creative will host local artists Jim Begley and Jay Spanky Bunch, where they will chat with customers, and art puzzles will be available for purchase.
It's a great opportunity, one, to come in and check out the Kentucky Creative Art Gallery, two, to purchase locally produced items, you know, and shop local for the Christmas season, and then three, to meet the artists behind the work that is beautifully displayed on these puzzles.
The event is free, but of course you can purchase the art when you're there and be given a special signed Christmas card from the artists. Last night, the auditorium within the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music in Hyden was officially named the Osborne Brothers Auditorium in honor of Bobby and the late Sonny Osborne. Following the school's end-of-semester ensemble, the auditorium's new name was revealed. Bobby Osborne was also presented a key to the city of Hyden.
We thought maybe the room with no name for 83 years would be a good thing to recognize the contributions of the Osborne brothers.
Dean Osborne says this auditorium was one of the first places the Osborne brothers performed together in concert, so it was only fitting the auditorium be named in their honor. Bobby Osborne, by the way, also turned 90 years old today, and you might remember Sonny just died back in October. One of three students receiving the $1,000 Ralph Gabbard Memorial Broadcasting Scholarship is Quincy Calico, a senior at Corbin High School. Quincy found her love and passion for the arts, which led her to her extracurricular activities such as band and theater production. Now she's taking her experiences and everything she's learned to college and hopes to pursue a career in the arts by telling stories and changing people's lives.
Throughout my whole life, I've been really in the arts. I play the clarinet for my school's band, and I've gone to several honor bands and been able to really grow in that sort of environment, and that helped me move into visual arts. So I love painting and drawing.
Quincy says this scholarship helps her get another step closer to pursuing her dreams. Coming up on Mountain News at 11, it all began with toilet paper back nearly 2 years ago. Now the nation continues to see other types of shortages. What could be ahead this winter?
And a mixed bag of weather heading our way over the next not just few hours, but few days as well. I'll have the very latest on the unsettled pattern on the way.